Okay, hello. Hi. Welcome back. It's not been a month. Don't lie to me. Hello, welcome in everyone. Welcome in Artemis and Worthy. And well, welcome in. It's... WT, it's not that it's been a while since you've got one, it's been a while since there was one. They've been non-existent. But I guess we're here. We're just gonna sort of vibe and hope for the best. Because that's about all we've got at this point. Yeah, it's been a solid month. So my last stream was on the 27th of... what was last month? August. Yeah. I'm a mentally stable individual and definitely have not been having a massive breakdown over the last entire month. 2 months. Not least of all, caused by this... I ordered bubble tea 2 days ago. I've still got one of them here. Because I just wasn't interested in drinking it anymore. Because, listen, this thing cost me a £5. It's a fucking sippy cup. It's like 200 mils of bubbles. They removed the large option from their menu. I was like, oh, that'll just be like 100 mils off. That'll be fine. I'll just get it. No, turns out, tiny baby drink. Not happy. So yeah, that's the real cause of my mental breakdown. Nothing else. Nothing else is going on. Definitely not. Definitely not trapped in mental loops or stuck degrading myself every day. No. It's just the bubble tea. I mean, I've got the thing here now, but I was going to drink it yesterday. Because yeah, I usually buy 2. And drink the second on the second day. But I just wasn't interested. Because it's so fucking small. But yeah, I managed to get out of bed today, so that's good. That's about all I can say. So yeah. I figured we'd just vibe for 5 minutes at the start of the stream because... you know? That's all the explanation I need. Just, we're here. I've not managed to do anything with my time off either. Like, it's not like I've been being productive with the stream or anything. But I got streaming that. It is an achievement, thank you. I'll take my payment in cash. What was I saying? Yeah, I've done fuck all with the time. Like, you'd think I'd have done one of the hundreds of sound alerts that I have ideas for, but not actually have be done. No, not even slightly. Instead, I had a random surge of inspiration at 3 AM last night and put a fucking sound, like, thing on the screen. And that's the extent. That's everything I've done. A cute little spinny bar thing. That's all we've managed. But it looks kinda cool. Yeah, I like it. It's cute. It kind of makes it look like there's actually something happening when I'm sitting here talking. So I was thinking I need some way of just having like a vibe at the start of the stream. Like, whenever I start stream, I'm pretty much sort of, like, pushed to go straight into the game. Because there's nothing happening on the screen. But if there's a cute little, like, sound juice, my bob, Okay, no, okay, you know? Spectralizer, that's what the name is. It's on my screen. It's been on my screen the entire time. It's called a fucking spectralizer. Oh, dude, Wharfy. Wharfy. Speaking of how it being difficult to get things done, it took me like 2 weeks to manage to order a new contract for my fucking phone. All I had to do was order a SIM card from a different provider. It took me like 2 weeks just to get through that. And then, oh, you motherfucker. And then, when I finally got it, they wouldn't swap over the number. I'd done everything right. They just weren't bothering swapping over the number. So like I applied for like 5 or 6 times. Some of the times it was coming back like, oh, you did it wrong. And I'm like, well, no, I fucking didn't because I did it on the order. It was supposed to happen automatically. But they wouldn't swap it over. And then when they finally did swap it over, the day after, the data tower in the area, like the phone tower in the area, broke. Which would have been fine. Would have been fine. Except it was the one single day off I had in 13 days in a row of working. And my household internet also went down on the same day, completely. So that was a fun day off. That was just last Friday. That was fun. So yeah. That's about a good metaphor for my entire everything. Hey, we've had no dot frames. That's a fucking miracle. It's not gonna last, but it's a fucking miracle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had several ideas of things to like talk about at the start of the stream and everything. No, it's all gone. It's gone. We're fine. This is everything's fine. There's no. Oh, we've dropped frames now. Never mind. At least it's only 2, but you know it's still dropped. It just had to prove me wrong. It had to prove me wrong. Yeah, I've also been... I'm considering going back into looking properly this time at VTubers. Because again, having something on the screen while I'm sitting here rambling would be quite nice. If I ever manage to figure out something to talk about with my life, which is not something I'm good at. So, hey! But yeah, having like a little VTuber person would be cute. And was also have massive tits. So, you know, appeal to a wider audience. Oh god, what is this? What is this? Oh, right, it's just like a little... Like it swaps the image when your mic is picking up noise. I was considering looking at something like that for today, actually. Because it sounds like it's going to be something that's like super simple to set up. Yeah, and the little Sully in the corner. That's something I was thinking about last night for today. But instead of doing that, I did the spectralizer, so you know, I exhausted all of my energy. It was also like 4 AM by the time I finished. And I was thinking, should probably sleep if I'm going to try and stream. And then I didn't sleep very well. But that's fine. We're vibing with mental disability. Biggles. Oh god, Biggle Salty. I could have a massive titted VTuber salty. And every time I talk, just they bounce. Every time you move, they just... That's a sound tit snake. Oh, can you imagine? Just the bigger your tits are, the more you get every time you make a movement. Going downstairs would be hilarious. You couldn't be a rogue. Unless you got like sound dampening titties. Yep. I suppose I should probably get onto the game. Probably should. I don't think there's anything else that I like needed to point out at the start. I don't remember. Boobs go from them when they're speaking. Heck, exactly. They're such perky tits that they cover your face. No one can ever lip read. Why is that not working? Yeah, I'm Stream Elements, yeah. Actually, no, for quotes, I'm Streamlabs. Quotes and only quotes are still on Streamlabs. Let me have a quick look, because Streamlabs is fucking trash and turns itself off all the time. This one. Yep, Cloudboy turns itself off, as usual. There we go. You should be able to do it now. Hey. Ah, percent. I don't know where the fucking percents came from because that wasn't there before. For fuck's sake, Streamlabs. Just for fuck's sake, Streamlabs. Let's have a look at some old goldies. The chunks, of course. And Kathy's favourite one. There we go. That's all we needed. We just needed fisting. And a little bit of energy. And we're ready to go. Yeah, I suppose I'll fill up the game. I have been wanting to play this for a while now. So it's good we'll finally start actually playing it. I've had this for like, I don't know how long. I don't know how long I've had this game for. I don't know where I got this game. Thanks, Artemis. Yeah, I have no idea where I got this game. Or when. Or why. Or how. But I have it. At some point, I got this game. When? We'll never know. Let's see if this works. Yeah! It did it good. And I also need to get rid of Spiffy Dip. Professional. Especially stream. God, you're right. God, you're right. So Artemis, have you ever seen Until Dawn? This is by the same people who made Until Dawn. Which of course is not helpful if you haven't seen it, but you know, if you have, makes it nice and easy. But from what I understand, the Dark Pictures Anthology is basically... Heard of it and remember a chat on. Yeah. So, from what I understand, all of the Dark Pictures Anthology is basically like they've taken urban legends and urban myths, such as the ship, the Medan, And they're sort of doing this. It's like a sort of an explanation of what could have happened, but in a spooky setting. So, like, the ship, the Medan, had, I believe. Actually, I don't want to like give spoilers for the game in case you want to see it, but like it explains where the crew went and all of that sort of thing. In its own sort of way, because there's no actual official real-life explanation for what happened. So this will be based on some story that someone's came back from, I think it's Iraq. And they've told this story, and there'll probably not be an actual explanation for it, but it'll be pretty fucked up. Yeah, that's as much as I properly understand from it. I've seen the first two, and this is the third one. And the fourth one's actually coming out in a month and a bit. It's in November. Yeah, it's also a game that you can, if you have other people who can play along with you, you can have people controlling specific characters, which is a really cool thing. But I have no friends, so we'll just dab on that one for now. Actually, yeah, we'll pop this up. Nene streamed all free. Ah. Yeah, Man of Medan. Then there's Little Hope. Then there's this one. And the next one will be Devil and Me. Yeah, this one I believe is coming out in about a month. Yeah, they're really cool stories. And Man of Medan, 5 friends set sail on a holiday diving trip that soon changes into something more sinister. And Little Hope, 4 college students and a professor become stranded in the abandoned town of Little Hope. Wow. It's really cool. Close of the Iraq War, special forces hunting for weapons of mass destruction unearth something far deadlier. Buried Sumerian temples containing a nest of unearthly creatures. There we go. There's your blurb for the day. So welcome. Welcome to House of Ashes. Let's hope this doesn't go terribly. I've also not tested that it actually runs properly, so we'll see what happens. I should probably close my window. Yeah, Spickham's gone. Sumerian answers questions about the cummy farm? You have questions about my cummy farms? Artemis. We'll just do challenges for now. It's for days. Oh, have you got our ads? I could. Teal. Hi. Hi, Teal. I love you. Welcome in. As a friend. Hi. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope your day's going well. You're at work, aren't you? I imagine you're at work. I hope it's going well. I hope you're not horribly dying at work. We've spent 20 minutes rambling, so it's resub once you get to. What if I just paid for your sub? You can love me romantically, your boyfriend's. Okay, I'll love you romantically. So when should I come over? Do you want me over for Christmas or? No pee. Work's annoying, but almost over. I'm glad. I'm glad it's almost over. But it would be so easy to pay. It would be so easy. Not that I have much money to pay for it, but you know. Hydrate. Oh, I'll hydrate. Okay. Christmas fine, perfect. I'll reignite my tradition of going to Germany for Christmas then. Funnily enough, the same thing I did with my last ex. I just realized this is an actual loading screen and not just like a press X to continue thing. For me, can yeah, we like Amazon money. We like stealing Amazon money. Meh, 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 meh. Is this really just... Okay, there we go. I did press A a couple of times, and it just didn't work. It's weird saying A. I've got a PlayStation controller. Because I prefer it. Oh, don't start. I'm in a bad place. Still alive though. Yay! Every choice has a consequence. Yeah. I'm feeling better than I have been. Some decisions save lives. Others lead to death. Yeah, so it's choice-based. And you can murder everyone. Dab. Which is the plan? We're gonna murder everyone. No. I refuse. Running training sort of... kinda. I thought that just said awkward.
No! I don't want to die!
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
General Barato, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
The gods smile on you. For now. Take this one back to his cell. I'll deal with him later.
You're in luck, Gutian.
Luck? No. No luck for these dogs.
General, we should leave this place. The king, his madness threatens to swallow us all. This temple is cursed.
I'd rather die in this cursed house than perish to the plague and famine out there.
Silence.
We have our orders, Captain.
See, Till, the only thing I can imagine the continuation is fucking Ahmed the dead terrorist. Silence! I kill you!
God sent you to destroy my kingdom. I know it, girl. I see everything.
I haven't even thought of that for years.
Look around you. Is this hall not famous enough for my mistakes? Do the gods not bask in its glory? The Gutians are coming, General.
What actually was that?
The moon god sends an army to destroy us.
I shall muster our forces immediately.
Good. And what news from below?
There are hundreds of prisoners, my king. Their sacrifice will take time.
Time is no longer in our hands. No matter. The blood of this army will nourish the sands. The sacrifice will be fulfilled. Starting with this one. Tell me, General, does she remind you of anyone?
My king?
Do you not see a hint of your own daughter in her? What age would she have been now?
18.
18. What a tragedy this plague
What
has
an
been.
asshole.
Kill her.
Fuck you.
My king, would it not be wise to keep the girl alive?
king.
She's an enemy scout. We could learn the Gutian's plans.
No. Every drop of blood brings us closer to salvation. She must die.
I was feeling not holding the controller. I had both hands off the controller. I just slammed it to try and stop. Just try and hit the button. She had a good head on her shoulders, though. It's not on her shoulders anymore, but you know. Did we get stabbed though? I feel like we got slashed. Are the bars made of metal or just sticks? May still be like, maybe. You never know. She was still bleeding, so she could have still had, you know. Could have still been fine. Bronze. Oh, probably bronze, yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. He's deep-throating the sun. Probably be greenish if they were... Oh, yeah, probably. Sorry, This guy's gonna still be trying to get out though, isn't he? That's no warrior I've ever heard. Sir, you're fucked.
Gods give me
Oh,
strength.
look at his back. That's awesome. Like just covered in scar tissue. I can't remember what that's called. Much about the engineering says you should sense the person that taught it at and it was the most dreadful lecture you've ever had. Oh, is that what it's called? Yes. That's the one. You weren't even in the course and you were still learning it?
Stop!
Sir, I think you have bigger problems right now.
Help me, Gutian!
I almost want to not have tech launch some. Oh!
What have you Arcadians done to unleash such force?
That's kind of adorable.
Been cursed. Our king has cursed us all. We thought you were the demons. We were wrong. My king sacked the temple at Nippur. He builds this temple to call for forgiveness. But the gods don't listen.
And now he too is silent.
Even my daughter's death couldn't wake me to the truth. I followed a fool into the abyss.
Don't let his ruin become ours. This is your temple. What can we do?
There has to be another way.
Through the
Yeah.
catacombs.
You think I should trust you?
You have no choice.
Arcadian!
Are they gonna fear fire? Because usually things like this fear fire. But I get the feeling we're not actually going to see them for quite a long time.
Help me with this.
Yeah, Ash has a super dull lecture for astrology as well. Ooh. Ah! I can open doors good. And at this point she's just stopped going to the lectures. She's only 3 weeks in, she's already stopped and going to the
Follow me.
lectures.
There is a way out through this tomb.
Tomb?
Yes. For the builders when they're done. Come.
I'm paying attention. I'm paying so much attention. Yeah, it's a super late lecture. It's from 7 till 10. Even I'm holding my breath.
Just a rat. All this death for nothing. They died in vain for a mad king.
Objects examine. Okay. We get secrets. I like secrets. I hate bugs so much. God, the other day I had a fucking huge, I think it was a moth, but it's fucking massive. It's like 1.5 inches big, which is probably not big for everyone, but it's big for here.
We are cursed by our own actions.
Why did your king raid the temple?
Same story that history has taught us. For gold, for glory.
For greed.
Get a picture? No. I was too busy trying to squash it. Is there a secret thing here, or am I just looking around for no reason? But yeah, when I squashed it, it fucking popped. Like, normally I would try to just get them outside or leave them if they're small enough, but like... It was too big and I was not in the fucking mood. And it popped. I heard it through my headphones. I'm gonna say there's nothing here. There must be, right? There must be something here. Why else would it be flashy? Fuck knows. Sometimes make noises like that. I don't think it deterred shit, mate. Oh. 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 I remember these. No, are you a predator? So you can tell. Not a predator, just really annoyed. Yeah, so these are in all of the games. It's like you see little snippets of things that can happen depending on your choices. This is a guy climbing out a hole. A guy with horns. He's got something sticking out his head. Climbing out of a hole. So that's kami forms. Okay. So having something stuck in your head is a kami form. Understood. Lava seemed relieved at the death of his king. God, they look so good though. The faces in these games are always incredible, but what the fuck is your beard, mate? Is that a beard, or is that just a crusty part of your helmet? There's no chance that it's supposed to be a beard. Oh, the writing to the left of... Oh, the writing to the left of the image is a kami form. I'll say. Oh god, that's a lot of secrets. That's a lot of secrets. Can I run it all? No. I'm still convinced that there's got to be something here because it's just... It's flashing so obviously. God, set me on fire. Do it. How dare you. He's just standing there, menacingly. So, how are you doing? Are you enjoying my kami form?
Here, help me with this.
Made by pressing a wedge-shaped stylus and... Ooh, I see. So they're baked with their writing already in them.
Stop.
Thank you very much,
You know
Sam.
who else is just menacingly standing there? Me.
Thank you, sir. How you doing,
What
buddy?
is this that adorns you?
the history of Gotiam. You Akkadians fought hard to destroy our people. But mark my words, our story has just begun. How do we get out of here alive?
We help each other.
The enemy of my enemy.
Is a friend.
We help each other.
There is
Yeah.
always hope.
Not to stab him in the back.
What was that?
It's the camera.
How many ways into this tomb?
We're not alone down here.
Okay, but ignore the problems at the moment. We need to search for loot, mate. I get that we're probably about to die, but I want loot, buddy. Too damn early, but you're awake early? God, mood. It's 1:45, but I'm still gonna say mood. Still too early. No loot. I am fucking appalled.
Over here.
Not a single drop of loot. What them fingers do, though? Wait, that's not X. You can't just say X and expect me to know what that means.
Akkadian!
I was pressing the wrong fucking button.
There's no escape. Our only hope is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die. Ready your sword.
Wait, excuse me? Oh, that's what those fingers do. I see. Just fucking punched it. Do people call me at work? I'm missing all this stuff. Buddy, your friend. He's a bit squish. So much for standing together, buddy. All the clay tablets were supposed to be baked. They were supposed to be kept soft and reused. Oh. Sometimes when houses are placed to burn down and they were fired to hardness that way. Oh. That's really cool. So they could just be reused as like notepads.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
Getting a compliment for getting this sewer. This burned down house to store complaint tablets about shitty copper. I've heard about that guy. I've heard about him. The shitty copper guy. Also, I love that this guy always comes into just the heaviest fucking music. It's just an old guy. That's all he is. Just an old guy with a bit of a mystery complex about him. Yeah, it's so overkill. And he's just sort of walking. That's all that's happening. Like a wrestling intro. Yes, I've never heard the song before. Also, I also have no idea who Jen Titus is. But I can probably search them up later.
You teeter on the edge of an abyss.
Ah, fucking jump, mate.
Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown. Will you find the path to salvation, or be lost in the darkness forever? Let me speak plainly. You're about to make some difficult decisions. Decisions that will affect the lives of others. How those decisions play out will become clear over time.
I feel like I remember that name being mentioned whenever I've watched the other two.
Where you are.
I feel like I recognize the name.
I am the curator, the custodian of tales. My purpose is to keep a record of everything you do, every decision or mistake you make.
Not if I quit, Lord.
This is my repository. It is filled with untold stories. Stories about friends and enemies, loyalty and betrayal, life and death. Understand.
Never a mistake I make that's gonna fill your library. God, mid.
Although I have been known to bend the rules from time to time.
He's a bender.
To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave. Or extremely foolish. Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye. Let me give you a few words of advice. Throughout the story, you will encounter certain pictures. Pictures which allude to possible outcomes.
I believe like
you pay attention to
the
their
commie
meaning.
form I found before.
It could foreshadow a future best avoided.
Or a transformer.
Alas, sands of time have run out for us. We'll meet again soon to see how you fared. Or failed.